Skyview Ranch has 175 acres designed to impact lives for Christ. You know, over a course of a year, we might see 9,000 or 10,000 people here. And hundreds of people commit their lives to Christ and decide to walk closer to Him. Over the last year, we've seen lots of renovations here at Skyview. For instance, we've completely remodeled a couple cabins and many of the housing units that the staff live in. In front of the dining hall, when you first get here, you realize the whole entryway is redone, and as you come inside, there's a complete facelift to the inside of the dining hall. And up across from the football field is our new paintball course. Our biggest project at Skyview this year has been Wildwood Chapel. We've completely renovated that facility. Inside it's knotty pine, put in a new floor, and completely remodeled the inside. It's wired for video and sound. We've added air conditioning. Everything about Wildwood is focused on life impact, and we're so glad that God has blessed that facility as He has. We went out on Facebook and we asked people for favorite verses and for testimonies of things that happened here at Skyview Ranch. Then the staff took those sayings and those verses and wrote them inside the walls before we covered them with knotty pine. Someday people will open up those walls again for the next remodel and remember all that God has done at Skyview Ranch.
Skyview Ranch had an incredible year of retreats for campers of all ages and all interests. Due to continuous growth the last few years, in 2016 for the first time we had 2 ladies retreats. Our ladies retreat theme was Clothed in His Mercy, and it was just a great time of women fellowshipping together, worshiping together, and just having fun together.
This year we brought back the SVR Hunters Retreat. We had a great group of guys, and one even took home a trophy.
The SVR winter retreats were a huge success. We went from 3 weekends to 4 weekends and saw over 700 campers. We had exciting bands and inspirational speakers who spoke on our theme about identity. In an uncertain world, we wanted campers to walk away from their weekend at Skyview knowing that their identity is in Christ above all else.
Mission Sub-Zero this year was a lot of fun for our younger age campers. As an apprentice this last year, I was a part of the team that was responsible for programming Mission Sub-Zero, and we decided to bring to life the story of Christ. We may not have had a lot of snow this season, but we sure had a lot of fun.
The SVR Men's Retreat is always one of our favorites, and this year I'd say it was the best ever. We had great food by bringing back Make a Steak. We had great activities bringing back some favorites like lawnmower races and lots of shooting. And we also introduced a new activity, archery tag. We had great worship and a great message, and our speaker spoke on the theme, Hitting the Mark.
Creation Camp gives us the unique opportunity to take kids outside of the 4-wall classroom and put them into our 175-acre classroom. We had sessions on rocks, trees, plants, the pond. We even had tips on surviving in the wild, and always the camper favorite, the horse trails. Everything about this retreat was to help kids explore and learn more about God's creation. This year, the apprentices went on a trip to Algonquin, Canada, where we focused on discipleship, leadership training, as well as surviving. We were tested physically, mentally, and spiritually. It was freezing cold, but we all made it out stronger and with all 10 toes.
Every year, Skyview has 2 very different scholarship opportunities. One is in the spring, and it's a golf marathon where we have over a dozen men come out and golf all day. This year, we raised over $30,000 for this event for camper scholarships. And in the fall, we host a 5K rough and rugged mud run. This is a race that we take runners through every inch of our property. They go up hills, they even go through fire and along obstacles, and all this is done for camper scholarships. This year, we raised over $5,000 with this event. We saw God work through these retreats by bringing people from so many different backgrounds from all over the area. They come here for the same goal, and that is to learn about God and to grow closer to Him.
Summer camp at Skyview Ranch this year was full of so much fun and some incredible life impact. We had our largest week of camp ever, and it was amazing to see this place filled to the brim. We had 8 opportunities for our new mini camp program, and those campers really enjoyed coming and spending their 2 nights on property. We also had 2 weeks of awesome scuba camp, both junior high and senior high, and what an incredible opportunity to get people outside of their comfort zones and experience something truly amazing. In addition to our programs, we were able to double the size of our team building elements here. Not only that, but the new design Goliath might have been our most challenging high adventure element yet. Chapels this year at Skyview were so incredible. Along with our always inspiring speakers, we were able to partner with Cedarville's Heart Song worship team, which made it a truly amazing experience. Our theme this year was Fearless. It was awesome to see our speakers and counselors hit on what it means to be courageous in the face of fear. We wanted to show them that we're already guaranteed a victory through Christ. There's no need to fear. Fear can still be there, but it's what you do with that fear, how you face it, how us as Christians can live in spite of that fear. We had 130 campers come to Christ for the very first time this summer. Not only that, but we had hundreds of spiritual decisions, campers deciding they want to change something when they go home, or they want to overcome something, or they want to be fearless in a certain situation. Every week we do a Glory Bowl, which is a fire on Friday, where campers can come up and talk about how God had worked in their lives that week. And it was so humbling to hear story after story about how God worked through Skyview in the lives of all of our campers. All in all, SVR Summer Camp provides campers a unique and exciting way to experience life impact through the transforming love of Christ.
God continues to work through the ministry at Skyview Ranch day after day. It's been around for almost 50 years, and I just feel honored to have been a part of it for as long as I have.
Thousands of people come here, and thousands of decisions are made each year. And those decisions don't just stop here at the ranch, but they ripple outward to the churches and to the community. That's why we're here, for life impact.
I'm glad to call Skyview my new home, and it's exciting to think about how many people also think of Skyview as their home.
In 2017, we saw a lot of really cool new elements added to the program, but we also saw God continue to impact lives here at Skyview, as He has for many years.